What's up guys, Netflix have released another original movie today. It is another Italian film. The last Italian film that I viewed was 18 Presents, and that movie was pretty good. You can check out my review for 18 Presents right here. But that's enough of me plugging my own content. We have a review to get into. By the by, I'm Valentin Buffon, the movie guy, and this is my review for Under the Riccione Sun. It's summer, and in summertime, everybody wants to go to the beach. That includes these Italian teens who go on a vacation on the beaches of Riccione. We meet Ciro, an aspiring singer who becomes a lifeguard just because people mistook him for one, Vincenzo, a blind kid, Tommy and Marco, two roommates at a hostel, Gwenda, Marco's crush, and many others. They all spend their summer having fun and falling in love. A big problem that this movie has is that it introduced way too many characters. There are too many of them, and it wouldn't have been a problem, but the movie wants to make all of the characters feel important, and in trying to do that, all the characters fell flat. Except for one. Vincenzo, the blind kid, was my favorite character. His quest to get with a girl was interesting, his confidence is way down because he is blind, and he doesn't think that he can get with a girl, but he gets some help from a friend. All of the characters get involved in a romantic plot. They all want to get with somebody. Even Vincenzo's mom, Irene, gets with someone. The good thing about the romance is that each of them feel different. I've already discussed about Vincenzo. Marco wants to finally seduce Gwenda after he waited for 5 years until she was single. Vincenzo's mom gets courted by a club bouncer. Ciro, the lifeguard, has sort of a thing with a girl even though he has a girlfriend. Just romance all around. Another thing that I didn't like about the movie is the setting. The movie is set on the Riccione beach, and the combination of teens and beaches usually leads to some pretty crazy things happening. But the movie is tame when it comes to fun. They don't do anything wild. They go to a club where they drink, but that's a basic scene for partying. They play some volleyball, and they all have their romances. It's just a big missed opportunity. The movie is released in the summer. In the summer, people like to go to the beach. Show them something to want to go even more. With the things happening in the movie, all of this could have taken place in a small town. The characters aren't that interesting, only a couple of them get to shine. Ciro is pretty boring from the beginning, but then he has a brilliant monologue in which he explains that he wants to be a singer, but he doesn't want to put the work in to perfect himself. Vincenzo is a fantastic character. I found myself actually smiling at his scenes because I was happy for him. Marco is trying to get past the friend zone with Gwenda, but he's pretty annoying. I didn't like him very much. I didn't want him to succeed. This movie has this running gag. One character refers to sex as carbonara, and they'll start saying it. It's not that funny, and they keep bringing it up, and it was annoying. The dialogue is not necessarily bad. It's not very funny, but it does feel like it's adapted to every character. They all feel different, and I enjoyed that. The cast do a good job at portraying the characters. They all feel charismatic. I was particularly impressed with Lorenzo Zurzolo. He played Vincenzo and he was my favorite character, and I can't stop talking about him. A lot of these actors were just making their debuts, so that makes their performance a lot more amazing. Usually I like to talk about a scene or more that impressed me, but in this movie I wasn't impressed by any, but there were two that annoyed me, and I'm going to treat them like one scene because they are part of the same segment. All of the characters participate in a volleyball tournament. They only play 2 matches towards the end of the movie. The volleyball games were so anticlimactic. First of all, I could barely understand what was going on because the editing was so bad. There were so many cuts that I started to get dizzy. And the finish to the games was so out of the blue. They didn't even make a big deal of it. It was just bad. I was like, are they taking a break? No, they just finished the game. Okay. I was pretty harsh on this movie, but the truth is that it's not the worst romantic movie that you can find, and if you just want to watch a movie that you don't want to make you think, or you just want to be watching it on or off, it could be a decent watch. For my alternative pick, I wanted this movie to be about teens having fun, and that's what I picked for my alternative pick, and I'm going with a classic, American Pie. So, my rating for Under the Riccione Sun is 2 stars.